I'm Dr. Ryan DeVell from The Movement Fix. I'm here in London in my flat. I'm teaching a workshop tomorrow, but what I wanted to talk to you about in this video is the Daily Domination Journal, which is something I co-authored and co-created with my friend and colleague, Dr. Anthony Gustin. I believe it was Tim Ferriss who said that our time is our only non-renewable resource. And one of the things that I've learned from taking a lot of courses, reading a lot of books, is that the information you learn is great, but what do you do with it? Do you actually take the steps required to make change in your life? So we created this as the journal that we wanted for us, because there's a lot of journals out there and they're great, but this specifically gets you to take the steps required day in and day out to make the change that you want. You know, your circumstances can't really be directly accessed. The way that you access changing your circumstances is by doing things daily. So that's why we called it the Daily Domination Journal. So let's take a look at what we got here, a sort of unwrapping. So here's the front, as you can see, the back very nicely wrapped in plastic. So I'm going to open this and we'll take a quick peek inside if I can get this plastic off. So this is, we created this, we're both healthcare providers, and we work with a lot of fitness professionals, but it really can be used for anybody, but it was sort of created in the frame that we are healthcare providers. So you can see here, nice embossing, and as we open it up, take out this piece of paper. It starts with some pages of text that really sets the groundwork for what we'll be going through. So I'm not going to obviously show everything that's in here, but it starts with some pages of text, and then as you go through there, we begin the month. It's a 28-day journal. We begin the month by setting the foundation, because you have to define what's your purpose, what's your vision, what are your goals, in order to know what you need to be doing day in and day out. So we go through several of those at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month. And then what you'll see here is at the beginning of each week, we have a template for figuring out what do I need to do this week specifically to get the larger goal for the month completed. And then we have a routine builder, because your morning and evening routines are critical for your success. So every week we'll be going through a routine builder to make your morning and evening more productive to start your day off extremely well. So here's what a daily template looks like. We have a nice quote to get you going and thinking positively. Then there's accountability. Did you do your morning routine? We want to create mental strength in terms of the ability to create ideas, whether that's blog posts, emails, activities, anything that's related to what you do. Then we express gratitude. Then this right here, first fears. This is critical. The things that you need to get done today and the things that you need to tackle today to push the needle forward. There's a small space here for notes. Then self-reflection. You'll write down a lot of the things that you went through during the day. And then you think about, can I delegate any of these tasks? Could I automate them? Or is there anything I could skip? You know, we don't often self-audit. And self-auditing is really important so that you make the most use of your time and use it efficiently and effectively. Then at the top here, you can see we record how many hours today did I do what's considered deep work from the book Deep Work. Write down 3 small things that you could celebrate. Rate your own productivity. And then another space for reflection. How could I improve today? How could I have done things better, more effectively? And then new tasks for later. And then we have another self-accountability item here, the PM routine. So that is what it looks like for the week. 7 days in a row, you'll be going through this. And then after those 7 days, there's the week in review. So you'll, again, another self-accountability thing. Did you finish your weekly goals? How could you improve or change so that you could have met those goals? You record your deep work hours and then the 3 big weekly wins. That would end week 1, you begin week 2, that goes on for 4 weeks. And then at the very end, you can see, you go through those assessment sheets that you did at the very beginning as a monthly review so that you can reflect at the beginning and the end to see what change did I really make. So that's a quick recap or unboxing overview of the Daily Domination Journal, what you can expect inside. As I said, Anthony and I are both healthcare providers and small business owners. So that was the framework that we went into this with, but it really can apply to anybody who wants to get things done. So if you visit healthfit.biz/journal, you can read more about the book and you can order yours today.